Welcome back, everybody, to our Winter Incentives League, and we got HNC versus Chaotic for you. Starting up this first map, gonna be the Saint Petrograd hardpoint. You know, this is one of the iconic maps of this game. What do you think about Saint Petrograd? Is it one of your favorites? Do you not like it? What are your opinions on this?
Yeah, it's not a bad map, honestly. Especially for hardpoint. Um, I I like it. It's one of my favorite ones to play. I'm just ready to see how these guys play it.
Yeah, and here we go. What you're gonna see from HNC, or what you should see, is them trying to hold this hardpoint for as much as they can, but more specifically holding those spots for that second hill. As you see, Otto and Co. We're gonna try. DC Chaotic, you gotta make this heavy top push. Chaotic and Co. Rathberg does get one. Otto gets another, and now Nick does take out Saucer in the bottom. Noisy goes down to Rathberg, and it's a great start from HNC, getting those 12 points as well as holding those spawns. And now you see Chaotic trying to group up, make one more push at this top building. Big Daddy's gonna go bottom, through the bottom of that building, and Toby going down from Leb. And now Chaotic, you're going to see them try to rotate to that other side of the map. Maybe chalk up this time a little bit, but no. As I say, that Big Daddy does win it one-on-one in Hill for the rest of that time. Big Daddy is going to win that 1-2. And now that rotation is going to go back to that back right courtyard area. Noisy and Co are going to push through this bar. Is he going to check his right corner? Very calm. Or Lozer's one to his right is going to get hit too. Noisy making big plays right now to get those back spots for his team, and now they're spawning in this bar area. Perfect play from Noisy there to get those spawns, and now Noisy and Co are trying to contest this time, but he's doing a good job.
Yeah, honestly, that was played very well to get those spawns. HNC just happened to hold on there to keep that hold there. It's really important to keep that first spawn, and they did a pretty decent job of it. Noisy started making noise though, and could have flipped it, but HNC seemed to hold on.
HNC racking up the points on this hill, and it looks like they are going to start their rotation if you are Chaotic. HNC now spawning towards those apartments, which isn't too terrible. They can get that rotation to the hazmat. They are going to see a lot of resistance from this Chaotic side. Great stuns from Chaotic, trying to slow down the progression of HNC. Now it's just Otto all alone. Otto goes down to Katani. Starboy right behind the mall. Can he kill Katani too? Katani does go down, but Chaotic gets the rest of that time at that courtyard as well as rotates to this hazmat hardpoint. Now you're going to see HNC try to push through this front area, maybe go through the top. Otto gets a good kill there, and they get the spawns. A great job from HNC. Now they have to make sure they don't get trapped in that back flowers area, which we do see a lot on this hazmat hill. Nick and Co going to push down the street. Rathberg waiting that corner for him. Saucer is getting killed. Starboy with another one. HNC holding this time down really well right now. Starboy is looking to push up maybe on that rotation until his teammate gets killed in the hill. Katani with a huge three-piece. Can he make it four? Katani absolutely turns on him there. Katani going off for his squad. And this is what I was talking about. Now HNC is trapped in the back flowers. Not looking good for them. Great plays from Chaotic. Now going to have to rotate to that back pool area.
You know, that break was big. HNC had it. They were there. Chaotic just happened to just completely outslay them. And now you see the time get tied right there. All of that early work from HNC is kind of gone. Chaotic just taking control, outslaying, having rotations, and just being there.
Yeah, and Katani and Co are now in this hard point, but HNC gets there first. Good rotation from them. Two dead silence being popped, going to that prep pool area. One does go down. Big Daddy BZ69, what a name there, coming out. Saucer now going to hold this bar area. Saucer gets one. Can Saucer get two? Saucer does get two. Rothberg with the help out a little bit there. One can be in that left corner if you are Chaotic. HNC flooding this hill heavily. They get that player top blue trying to put down those shots, but finally Chaotic does get those kills. Otto is going to be trying to rotate to this bottom kitchen area. That next hardpoint is going to be directly under him, and you see his team is spawning towards that back right, and Otto has no clue where the other players are. Otto finally does get that one kill, and now you got, I don't even know how to say this name, Kurosaki is what we're going to go with, and he's going to be holding this bottom hardpoint, that new hill, and I'm not sure which one is Juju and which one is so one of these players is Juju and one of these players is one of their other teammates. I'm not sure who is who. Maybe I can figure that out before the next map, but no matter. Big Daddy BZ69 is going to be pushing through the Arches hallway. Does get one from behind. Should get cleaned up from the left here. Rathberg does do that. Noisy wins that one-on-one against Rathberg, though. The smoke's coming out. Noisy goes down to Neb. Katani ends up going into this top kitchen area. Katani now maybe looking to a flank through this back blue window. Katani is going to get in behind. Does get one. Katani gets taken down by Starboy. Starboy finally goes down. Good trade there from Big Daddy BDZ. And good through the first rotation. Chaotic is up a couple points, but if you're HNC, good thing to look at for that ever important P2 hill.
Yeah, no, it was a bunch of trades there in the kitchen. Just kind of went back and forth. Chaotic was able to just keep outslaying them. Just looking at it, Chaotic has so many more kills than before. Not necessarily so many, but everyone is just double digits. You're not really seeing that on HNC's side, so just need to pick up the kills and make sure they get their rotations.
HNC on the rotation right now. Rathberg does get one there, and good start from HNC killing that like players. Rathberg gonna throw this grenade out. HNC is gonna try to hold this one down. Katani with a slide in. Nick Kate with his help there too, and now HNC is gonna rotate back, make sure they don't lose these spawns. Noisy and are gonna push through this arches area, maybe try to get in the pool, but Kurosaki comes around the back and gets that kill from the middle. Neb is now going to have a one-on-one with Noisy here. Noisy wins that one easily. And you how made his way all the way to the back. Going to be a menace in this back alley area. Kurosaki's going to have one to his right. Is he going to be able to see that? No, he's not. He goes down. Big Daddy BZ is going to go down in the hill. And HNC has the rotation once again, but it hasn't worked out for them so far. Noisy going to be in this top blue area, going to try to pick off the players coming from that bar area. If he looks out that window, but he does get one from behind. Noisy and Co now have good control over the hill. They just got to kill one more player. Noisy is going to get in the hill, throw down that ever so trusty trophy system. I'm going to hold this street if you're Noisy. Good kill there from Noisy. Two more in front of Noisy does go down. Kurosaki ends up picking those one up. Just great teamwork all around here from Chaotic to make sure they rotate to these hills on time, as well as Team Shirt. Kurosaki getting 3, Kurosaki getting 4, and I don't know who that is, but whoever is absolutely going off right now for the side of Chaotic.
Yeah, that was an absolutely amazing play. Just cleared all of them out as they were trying. He absolutely finessed them and just did not give them a chance.
Out of the joke and Co are going to hold the last 3 seconds. Not really going to matter in the long run, but on the rotation, you see Chaotic. Nobody from HNC even close. They're going to get at least a 10 to 20 seconds off this without any hesitation. Bad plays there from HNC. You hate to see that. Otto and Joking Car are going to push down the left side of this map. Rathberg is going to have this MP5 trying to get through this trains area. Rathberg is going to get one, is going to see 2 more to his left if he checks it. Flowers, he goes down. Look at the Modern Warfare spawns. Why did they spawn back Flowers if you're HNC? That's this game for you. You're not supposed to spawn back there, but they do it, and it's going to work out in favor of Chaotic, because now, if you're Chaotic, you can get the rest of this time while also trapping them in a terrible spot right now with only 10 seconds left on this hill. They are going to get that, but the rotation is not going to be very easy. They are going to have the rotation, if you're Chaotic, to that pool hill. HNC is struggling right now.
Yeah, Chaotic has a rotation to that spawn. It screwed him there at the end there. To get that spawn with that little of time left is not what they wanted. They wanted to be closer to this pool hall spawn, which now Chaotic has control of. They're just, HNC's just getting picked off as they try to move up toward it. It's just free time for Chaotic right now.
This is kind of what we expected from this ever dominant Chaotic roster, who actually placed top 24 at Minnesota. Very good placings for them. Now only needing 6 more seconds. Looks like they're going to do it unless that player has top blue, has something to say about it, and he does not. Chaotic with a swift 250 to 110. You know, HNC was doing well in the beginning. They were hitting well. They had the spawns right off the bat. What did HNC do incorrectly to have that lead spiral so out of control so quickly?
I mean, I'm not even sure they did anything incorrectly. I mean, they missed some rotations, but that's going to happen. They just got completely outslayed. I mean, you can see on the scoreboard that Chaotic had 2 people with at least 30 kills, and that's they just destroyed them. Did not give HNC a chance to rotate or anything.
Yeah,
They,
HNC just outmatched and outclassed on that first hard point. We're gonna see if they can maybe bring it back in this second search and destroy, or the first search and destroy of the series, right after the break.
Now for a break.
Welcome back, everybody, to our AGN winter Piccadilly Search and Destroy, going Team Chaotic HNC Esports, and that first map didn't go too well for the side of HNC.
Yeah,
There's
no, it did not.
yeah, it's not what you like to see at HNC. Missed some rotations there, Saucer and Cody to do a little bit of a better job on this Piccadilly hardpoint or search and destroy. I'm sorry, but as we know, this is one of the maps that is a little bit different than most. As Rothberg started out great, getting that first blood. Look at Nick Hate here using the Kilo. That one's a little bit interesting, and Starboy is gonna get that kill on Katani, making it a 3v4 situation for HNC. Good start so far. They are on that A bomb. Gonna be close to getting that bomb down. I don't think they're doing so just yet. Nick Hate is going to have this Kilo, which is an interesting option. Is he being a little cocky, or is he bringing out one of his secret strategies? Kurosaki, we did that is actually Juju the Don, so that's good information to know. Which means the other player is actually Coots. Big Daddy BZ69 is going to be Coots. Nick Hate with that Kilo kills Otto off of that bomb site, making it a 3v3. Has one more top. Starboy takes him down. 2v3 situation now. HNC in favor. Kurosaki is going to be laying in this corner. It should have a free kill, but chokes it. Juju does not get that kill. Going to push to this bottom scaffolding. Now it's Coots and Juju trying to clutch this 2v3 situation. She does not have to peek. She challenge every gunfight together. Does get one there if you're Coots. Kurosaki and Coots looking for the kills here. They do know one is top. The other player is going to be behind him. Big Daddy BZ, who is Coots, is going to get that first kill. Starboy in a 1v1 with 20 seconds. And I like this play from Starboy. But Coots looks like he might just hop the bomb, and Starboy is going to be able to check in. Starboy should be able to get this kill, hopefully, maybe, and he does. Good round there from HNC. Exactly how you need to start that.
That's exactly what they needed to do to start, and that was a good play. Waiting, not Chow. Just check the bomb, make sure he doesn't defuse. That's honestly they couldn't have played it better. They traded every time they got killed and just won the round.
Yeah, chaotic. Pulling out the Kilo from Nick Hate. That one's a little bit interesting, but now Otto and Co. Rathberg with the sniper. I kind of want to see what he does off the break with that sniper rifle. Nope, never mind. He put it away. So Neb and Co. are going to be pushing towards this A site, trying to get their defense on. And now you're going to see a lot of people go to this top clothing area. Such a great position to hold here. And as you see, Neb goes down. Nick Hate with that quick trade. Kurosaki's going to pick up Starboy in the top window. Rathberg is now going to be pre-aiming. If Nick Hate peeks just once, Rathberg should get the kill. Rathberg does not get the kill. Kurosaki gets another one from that scaffolding. Rathberg does get the kill with the grenade. 2v2 situation now. It's Katani and Kurosaki. Kurosaki is going to be looking for that kill top. Otto does get Katani, making it 2v1. HNC looking good here so far. One situation. Juju the Don goes down. We're tied, or 2-0 up for HNC.
Yeah, no, they just got the advantage and pushed it. Didn't make any plays. Saw them start rotating to the B side. They both kind of got there and didn't let the rotation go through. It was a good round.
Great play so far from this HNC squad.
Rathberg 5-1. That's big.
That's a significant thing to point out. Rathberg with 5-1, and he's gonna have the sniper right back. This is one of the angles you like to see. Good shot there from Rathberg on the Katani. That's gonna help them go up 3-0. First on for Rathberg. Starboy gets another Nick Hate, another one for Saucer, and this HNC squad is just built differently for Piccadilly. Apparently, Saucer with another, and Rathberg with the snipe, a clean 5-0 sweep. HNC looks like an entirely new team.
Yeah, Piccadilly is their map. That is absolutely disgusting snipes from Rathberg. To pick those up after starting around 5-1 is big. He's going big for his team right now, and I'm sure that they're gassing him up.
Rathberg with that sniper rifle, now 7-1. Gonna pull out. Looks like he only likes to snipe on that offensive side, prefers this in 4 on defense. And now if you're chaotic, you have to do something quick. Gotta do something fast. And Rathberg is gonna across. Big Daddy is gonna get that first kill. Big Daddy is gonna be Coots, like I mentioned earlier. Coots and Co now gonna be pushing up this trades area to see what they are able to do. Cute's going to lay down in this middle trade area. Should get a free kill on anybody that comes in there. Noisy with his sniper rifle. Wow, a good grenade from Saucer. Actually picks up Nick Kate. Noisy is going to be looking for a snipe from this top scaffolding area. And so far, it's not too much movement. As soon as I say that, 2 go down,
Yeah,
make that a
big
third
swing.
for Chaotic. 3 kills for Chaotic, making it a 3v1 situation.
Yeah, there's not much you can do there. That was a big swing by HNC. There was kind of a lull in the match, and then just out of nowhere, 3 kills just to absolutely demolish them. That's up 4-0 in search. That's big. They just need to not get lazy, push and finish it out if they want to have a chance to close out the search. HNC
4-0
rolling big.
lead on this Piccadilly. Just not what you really expected after that first hard point. Looking to step it up a little bit here. Rathberg is going to have that sniper out, is going to hit the same shot again. The smoke comes down a little earlier this time and can't get those kills through the smoke. Rathberg knows there's going to be a couple on that A site. Maybe if you're Chaotic, you opt to go towards B. 2 go down for the side of HNC. Good start there for Chaotic. Otto and Co. now pushing up. Another one down. Nick Kate with 2 in the round. And just like that, Rathberg all by himself, all on his lonesome, like speaker knockers. Going to this back area. Gonna cook this grenade, and he's... Ooh, okay. Suicide there from Rathberg. Great win from Chaotic. Switch it up a little bit. Maybe they sprinted up the map like madmen that round. It ended up working out. Chaotic get that first round on the board.
Yeah, no, that's big. They definitely want to keep just picking away. They need a big momentum shift. That was a big round for them, so they're gonna have to do that a couple more times if they want to kind of steal this away from HNC.
And now HNC's looking to bounce back after that first win for Chaotic. Got a little bit of wriggle room with that 4-1 lead, of course, but you know Chaotic's a team that can turn it on at any point. And Nick Kate, good nade there on the auto the joke. That B bomb site is completely clear now. Rathberg and Co are going to be looking to rotate over there as Nick Kate is going to be on this bomb site. Good pick from Saucer. Noisy gets that snipe on top. Big Daddy, aka Coots, gets another kill, and now making it a 2v4 for Chaotic. Kirasaki, aka Juju the Dawn, is going to pick up that bomb. Try to get it down on that B site, making it really hard for an HNC victory this round. But Neb does kill one. Rathberg with another. Now just a 2v2 as I say that. Rathberg and Neb versus Kirasaki and Katani. Katani and Kirasaki try to play this bomb site, and Neb is going to be in this library, but 2 are going to be coming up behind. Katani gets 1. Katani comes up behind Neb. Neb in a 2v1 now. Not great for him. Neb going to be 1 shot coming out the door. Easy kill there. Chaotic making this comeback 4-2 so far, and HNC got to pick it back up.
Yeah, Chaotic made some adjustments to start to go for that B side on their offense. They started off with A, and it just was not working for them. Made the adjustment, went to B, and then just their guns got hot. They started slaying. Neb was in a tough spot there. He was pinched before his teammate even went down. He was probably not going to make it out of that. But here we can see HNC on the bomb this time, see what they can do, see if they adapt.
HNC going to be pushing through the arcade area. Most of them, it looks like, going towards this A site. Nick Kate with the stun is going to stun 1. Does see 2 cross. Not going to get a hit with that grenade, and Saucer does get Noisy. They're flying up the map right now. Noisy kills his teammate. 2 go down for Katani and Nick Kate. And all of a sudden, just like that, it's a 3v3 situation. Neb, Otto, and Rathberg versus Nick Kate, Kirasaki, and Katani. Rathberg goes down, or kills Kirasaki, I'm sorry. Katani and Nick Kate now in the 2v3. Nick Kate does pick up Neb, making it a 2v2. Rathberg picks up that bomb. Maybe going to try to go onto that A site. Katani in this top close. Rathberg looks like he's going to make a long rotation to B. And he should have a free site here. Nick Kate is going to get stunned and is going to go down to Auto the Joke, actually, making it a 1v2 for Katani. And if he goes quick, he might be able to get the good timing from behind. Katani in the 1v2, going to push through arches, is spotted, unfortunately. Is going to go towards his arches. Arches, Otto and Rathberg. Otto, the great kill there, making it 5-2, HNC up. And it's a great round from HNC there.
Yeah, that's what they needed after dropping those two. You wanted to see a round from them on their side at least. They needed to get that win to kind of stop that momentum from Chaotic. Agency just gonna look to close it out. Um, yeah, they just gotta play it like they have. Rathberg's going big. He could have a pretty crazy last round, picking up a couple kills here. So we'll see what happens.
And now, if you are Chaotic, this is a must-win round. Good start for Noisy. Saucer comes right back. Saucer and Otto now gets one. Neb gets another. Chaotic not looking good right now. They have to win this round or it's over. Big Daddy gets out with his life, which is huge. Big Daddy now looking for one more. 2v3 for the side of Chaotic. Now just a 1v3 and not looking good. Noisy, all of it's down to him. Does find it in 4. Maybe improves his odds just a little bit. Noisy is going to go down in HNC. Come back with the win in this search and destroy after that tough hard point loss. Something I sure as heck didn't expect. Great win there from HNC. And now we're going to go into this domination tied 1-1.
Yeah, no, that was big for Agency. They came out just absolutely gunning down everyone. Rathberg to that crazy start. I believe he was 7-1 at one point, and that's just going big for your team there. Like someone gets hot like that, it's hard to stop him. Ended up with 10 kills on the round, 10-4. That's absolutely crazy. It was really good to see that from Agency. They really turned it around after that hard point. Yeah, going in this dom and we get to see what happens.
We are going to go into this Hackney Yard domination right after our little bit of a 5-minute intermission. We will be right back with Hackney Yard domination. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to our series HNC versus Chaotic. 1-1 tie here so far. Not what we really expected. We expected Chaotic to just come out and win this one, but HNC fighting back a little bit, winning that search and destroy on Piccadilly.
Yeah, no, Rathberg went big early on, and that was huge for HNC to get that momentum. So I really want to see if he can keep that going as we head into this dom. I mean, HNC has the favorable side starting on that A, so we'll see if they can keep it and what they do with it.
HNC doing a good job so far, keeping them away from this B site, and that's what you're going to see, a lot of headbutting for this B area and a lot of OEing from that C flag. You do not want the C flag on this map, and Katani and Co. are doing a great job, and oh no, this is not good from HNC. That B flag is going to go to the way of Chaotic. They do get back to defend their own flag, which is a good thing for them, but B should go the way of HNC or Chaotic, but it doesn't, as Saucer, Otto, and Leb actually come and make a huge play there. Hirosaki is going to be in that garage, goes down onto the joke, and now try to hold this top L area. Good lay there from Otto, and Gonna see headbutting over and over for this B site, and you'll see the occasional overextension towards that green area, but 4 go down for HNC. Should be a great opportunity for Chaotic to hop on this B flag or OE to that A flag, as we're seeing it. Look at where they're spawning if you're HNC. You do not want to spawn towards that green area.
Not at all. You see, Chaotic was able to get around and neutral that A. That's big. They want to get that. They want to get those spawns to have that A/B hold. I mean, right now they're holding B and C, which is 2-0, and there's the third. Yeah, so Chaotic is just taking control here. HNC really needs to push and try to get something.
This is not good for HNC. The trip cap coming in already just 2 minutes into the game, and they are going to finally get that C flag. But as we talked about earlier, the much unfavorable flag on this map, that A flag just so good compared to C. Kurosaki and Ko now going to be looking for this OE to A. That happens so often because of how bad that C flag is. There's the smoke and Noisy and Big Daddy. Going to have a lot to deal with back here. Neb gets 1. Kurosaki gets that trade. Nick with another. Now 2 go down. Another one with Rathberg. Rathberg gets 2. Good plays from him. Katani picks up Starboy. Rathberg versus Katani going to be at this back warehouse area. Katani flips around toward that middle side. Katani and Rathberg are trying to make plays for their team right now, and you know, HNC just in a terrible spot. This is getting capped again. Chaos is dominating, and I mean that with all pun intended.
Yeah, no, it's domination for a reason, and Chaotic is showing us why that name exists right now. They started on the side that they didn't want to start on, flipped it, and then now hold all 3. HNC is going to try to take C back, but as you can see, there's a couple members of Chaotic coming towards them right now. That's awful if you're HNC. This is not the position you want to be in.
Okay, you finally get a good break from HNC, go towards that A area, but comes after they're 41 points down, 43 points down. 44 points down. I'm terrible at math. Nick Hate gonna be in this B area. Gets 1, gets 2, gets 3 with a little bit of help from Kurosaki. Gonna get back on that A flag. Chaotic says you can have A for a couple seconds. We're gonna take it back. HNC are struggling right now. A flag goes back to Chaotic. HNC get the C flag that was given up by Chaotic, and if you're Chaotic, you don't have to worry not one bit about that C flag. You can trap them in there for the rest of the round, and you'll be up big.
Yeah, they're just cruising right now. They're going to try to stop B, and then even the overextension. I mean, they'll see it a couple times if HNC is trying to make a play, but it's not looking like it. I mean, you have Otto, who's 2-10 right now, and Chaotix is just dominating them, honestly. There's not another word for it.
Katani on a 5 spree, make it 6, holding in this pit area as best as he can, make it 7, why not? Keep feeding them, and now they're going to OE for that A side if you're HNC. You see him going through that bottom green area. Going to try to get that done. Katani, there's the A. Give him, just feed him. Oh, he finally let us go down to Starboy. Kurosaki holding down the middle of this map with that MP5. As we stated earlier, this is Juju the Don with an Activision name that might not be used to. I was just informed by my co-caster that it's actually an anime name, and I'm not much of an anime person myself. But Juju, obviously a big fan of the show Bleach. Nick Hate now going to be pushing towards this bottom area, picks up that MP5, close range gun fights. Going to win 1, does finally go down, and this lead is just growing so heavily, 39 to 107. And this is just going to be so difficult for HNC on the second half. And remember, they spawn on the bad side in the second half.
Yeah, you wouldn't think it with how the round went. Chaotic just took that A side and cruised with it after they did. So Chaotic's actually going to get that favorable spawn on this second part of the match. And if it goes like this first round did, they're just absolutely going to dominate.
45 to 119. HNC is really struggling right now. 121 to 45, 30 seconds left in this round. Nikkei and Co absolutely dominating this first round of domination. Not seeming to let up even towards the end of the round, and nothing much that HNC can do towards the end. They have to try to split something very quick, very aggressively for this next side. As we stated, they do spawn on that bad side, so gonna need to see a lot of good coming out from HNC here.
Yeah, no, HNC, they're going to have to make a big play at the very beginning to even have a chance with this. They need to do exactly what Chaotic did, and they're probably going to have to 3-cap for a while. So yeah, it's not fun if you're HNC.
HNC down 83 points coming into this second side. Rathberg and Co. gonna have to do something miraculous to come back and win this game. Let's start on the unfavorable side, as we stated before. K and Co. gonna try to push into the B side. HNC does secure C. A for Chaotic. HNC also gonna secure B, or Chaotic gonna secure B right off the bat, and not looking good for HNC, who need a ginormous round to be able to come back into this one, and the side of Chaotic's just not gonna let it happen, it seems. 142 to 55, almost have them in the 100-point club in domination. Not something they see too often. Lick now gonna be holding this middle down. Good shots there from him. Gonna push up the middle of this map, and just utter domination from Chaotic in the second round. Nothing's really changed so far.
Yeah, no, it's just Chaotic taking control here. They got the 2-cap. They're just gonna cruise, and they're just gonna win their gunfights. They have this whole domination match. Yeah, it's HNC is not where they want to be right now. Chaotic is just absolutely cruising.
Kurosaki gonna hold this top 8C area. Have one pass through that hallway, not gonna matter too much though. Kurosaki now looking bottom has one top. Starboy pushing through top L. Gonna try to get a couple kills here. HNC almost about to get into that 100-point club mark. Starboy gets that kill top L. And this is just, it's just, what do you even say at this point? It's so hard. It's so hard to even talk about this when they're getting dominated by this much, but a quick switch from HNC, get that trip cap right off the bat. Not going to last for very long, as that B site is going to go to the side of Chaotic. And at this point, if you're HNC, you're going to need a trip cap from pretty much now on. I'd have to say HNC not in a great spot. Nick K is going to hold down this B area. Not going to see Starboy top L. Starboy Lick. Starboy now going to push out towards the middle of that map. Does have one go by towards that A area. Gonna pick him up though, and as they go A, you just see push and pull everywhere around the map. It's Chaotic. Just cause as much havoc as you can. Make sure HNC can't get the trip cap, and that's all they really have to do to come out with this victory.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, HNC made the right play there. They did end up getting A. They flipped that side like they wanted to. We're able to get B too, so that's good. That's a good start for if you're on HNC, but they really need to get that trip cap to really get back into this. I mean, they're down almost 100 points right now. It's going to take a trip cap, but not with, I believe, Juju getting back on A to neutral that. He was taken down, but I don't know, HNC just really needs to get that trip cap.
At this point, it's got to be close to the range of mathematically impossible. Usually when it becomes 100% mathematically impossible, you just see the teams in the game. No point in playing those ones when you can't win, right? You're just running around the map for no reason, and Kurosaki is going to try to get that kill. Top scaffolding, not going to go down. Big Daddy BZ69 is going to be Coots with a great double kill there. That B flag is neutral, which is perfectly fine if you're on the side of Chaotic. HNC, not so much. Gonna need a trip cap from here out to even have a chance. I don't even think they can win. Coots going off. Starboy now spawning green. This one is pretty much over if you're HNC. Now they're getting on A too, and you'd imagine you see the game being in shortly.
Yeah, that's just a dagger right there. They're just, that's awful. That HNC does not have a chance. Down 100 points with under 2 minutes, like it's rough.
I'm interested to see the scoreboard here. If our great producer Bruins could pull that one up, that would be Greatly appreciated. Scoreboard is actually glitched apparently, so we can't pull that back up. But you can probably imagine what it looks like right now. HNC probably not too high on the kill count, while Chaotic probably a little bit higher than normal in these dominations, and they're gonna hold this A B cap just for the rest of the time. And yeah.
Yeah, no, this
Other news.
completely one-sided. If the scoreboard pulled up, it would be all chaotic. It's not. HNC did not have a good map. They showed. I mean, they were good in the search, but they gotta win the respawns. Respawns win games. They win matches, and chaotic just has absolutely dominated in the hard point and in this domination.
Yeah, and it feels like there's a huge difference between the top teams and those bottom ones. As you see, Saucers just stop playing. Those top amateur teams, right? That third game, you always have the search and destroy. But it seems like the third game mode is what those amateur teams tend to struggle with, right? You're gonna see the big differences in the dominations, in the controls last year, even in the CTFs of years past, and the HNC knows they have to work on this. They get a little bit of confidence taking that second map off of Chaotic. Not very many people expected that. And now if you're HNC, you just gotta chalk this map up, and you still have another map in the series. You still have a hard point. And going back to that first hard point, HNC was not doing too bad towards the start of that hard point. Ended up getting blown out a little bit, but if they just keep that momentum throughout the game, I think HNC does have somewhat of a chance of winning that and maybe forcing it game 5.
Yeah, they just gotta get their guns going. Honestly, they start like you said, they started off Petro well. They just could not close it out. Here's a scoreboard for us, and it looked like Noisy only had 6 deaths. I may have seen that wrong, but he did not die a lot, so that is crazy.
There it is for us.
That was Caps. My bad, but 15. Oof.
48 and 19 for Coots going under Big Daddy, of
That's
course, and
big.
that's just a lot of kills. That's a lot of killing people. Definitely not gonna be complaining about that score for Coots and Co.
No, Rathberg tried. He tried to go big for his team, but was stopped short. I mean, when you have people 48 and 19 on a map, you're not gonna get too far. And then as low like Noisy had 15 deaths in a dom, like that's not a lot of deaths either for, especially to have 6 caps. Like it's not like you just kind of sat in the back. Like 6 caps, 15 deaths, like that's pretty big too.
Yeah,
HNC's just gonna have to try to do something.
now we're going into another respawn. Not looking good for HNC. We're going to take a little bit of a break while we load up this next hardpoint match. We'll be back with that right after this.
loser, loser, loser.
Welcome back to everybody to our fourth map of this series. It's going to be a Hackney Yard hard point. We just saw the last Hackney Yard. How did that one go?
Yeah,
For
that was
HNC?
yeah, HNC does not want to see this map. Luckily for them, it's a different game mode, and they're gonna hope to not get dominated this time in this hard point.
Yeah, that domination Hackney Yard was not good. Let's see if it can be a different response from HNC on this map. So some information I just learned. I was just told this. I was thinking Coots was Big Daddy BZ69 this entire time. I just learned that it is actually BZ. BZ was a professional player last year, you know, on that Accelerate squad. Now he's playing with this chaotic team. Coots, I don't know if that's their new player is BZ. I don't know if Coots is just subbed out, but I've been saying that was Coots the whole time when it is actually BZ, so that's my fault. But same, Coots was dominant on this chaotic squad. BZ doesn't seem to be any different. Noisy and Co. are going to hold this first hard point. HNC do have the spawns for that next one, but going down 60 early is not great.
Yeah, I mean, no, HNC really needs to they just need to hold a couple points. They need to get a big lead. They've been outslayed in every single respawn, and they just need to try to turn that around. The only person we've really seen go big is Rathberg. He's gonna have to go really big if they want to turn this one around. Already down 46-2 now.
And they lost the spawns somehow. They go down 46-2 and lose spawns per second. This might be a quick one here. We might be out of here a lot quicker than we originally assumed. As now you got Chaotic gonna be holding down this P2 hill. We know how hard this one is to break. Chaotic's just gonna keep spawning in that back right area. HNC not looking good right now. Have a potential to go down 100 points in the first two hills. Nick Cake gonna hold down this window. Does have one under it. I don't know how he got up there. They don't. That's Rathberg. The only player that's been using their thumbs this entire series is Rathberg, it seems like. And now, Chaotic is gonna be on the rotation to that next hill as they give up those last 15 seconds and are ready and set up for this pit hill.
Yeah, they do not care about those 15 seconds with the lead that they have. They're just gonna get this next hill and they're just gonna sit and they're gonna hold it. That's what they've done every single time. They're there to pick him off the rotation. They're there for the hill. Chaotic is just in absolute control of this.
Look at this spawn trap that Chaotic have. They keep spawning towards that back forklift, and finally, you get some relieved pressure from Rathbergen's star boy. Juju's team is just going off right now. Chaotic, what can you say about him? This new addition of BZ seems to be working out. Big Daddy BZ69, and you know, HNC does finally get some of that time with 30 seconds left. That's a decent amount of chunks that they can get off of this pit hard point. As soon as I say that, they all go down. The rotation to green is on. Hirosaki, aka Juju, is going to be here, going up to this top green area, maybe trying to get the rest of this time from this pit, but instead goes for control of top third. Can see a lot from this area. 5 go down for HNC. This is just ugly so far. 105-40, Chaotic dominant.
Yeah, it's a massacre, honestly. The Chaotic is just completely outgunning HNC and not really giving them a chance. They're holding the point. They're killing them off the rotation. They're getting a rotation. They're getting the spawns. It's not good if you're HNC, honestly. There's not really much else to say about that.
HNC trying to push in from the front. Hirosaki has something to say about that. It's going to see one more in this bottom warehouse area. One does go down, another one go down. He is on a 10 spree right now. Juju the Don acting like he is the dawn of this match, and you know, finally HNC is gonna get that time, but that's all the time that they had is just scrap time. It's been scrap time the whole entire time. Chaotic has been doing a great job of rotating early to those next hills, maybe give up the last 15-20 seconds to HNC, but all in all, Chaotic just doing a better job in the entirety of this map right now.
Yeah, no, Chaotic is just absolutely going on some crazy streaks. I think there was a 13 kill streak right there. That is nuts. And then just to hold everything, they're not losing. HNC's points have been given to them with Chaotic rotating and winning those rotations too. If you're HNC, you really have to try to turn this around and take the points that they gave you and run with them and just try to take some of your own. And it's looking like they just broke in here. Can they hold it though is the question. They need a big hold and then a big couple more holds to really get back into this hardcore.
And this is what you kind of expect out of a squad like Chaotix. These are all names you know. They now apparently have an ex-pro player on their team. Didn't know Beezy was playing with them until just now. Juju the Don being one of the top AMs forever in the scene, it feels like. He's going to be holding down this time right now, and 100-point lead coming out from Chaotic. HNC's got to do something, and they got to do it quick. Here comes the push from bottom. Got one overlooking that top area. Kirasaki's going to push out, make the batters even a little bit worse. Let's find one up top. Is going to have some resistance from that bottom hall area. His teammates aren't helping him out. Saucer gets two. Rathberg with another. HNC finally going to get some good time on this P1 hill, but the rotation is going to be in Chaotic's favor towards that P2 area. BZ trying to not let them get past that 100-point club margin, because you know they do get some money if they get the 100-point club on stream. They get that $5 prize. They're going to be working hard for their $5 here, as HNC only needs 11 more points to pass that threshold, and Chaotic's playing mini games within their big game right now.
Yeah, no, if you're HNC, you're just trying to get to 100 points. You don't want to get put into the 100-point club. So they're gonna try their hardest to get to that 100. But with how Chaotic are holding these rotations and just absolutely slaying out of their minds when compared to HNC, like it's tough.
HNC just spawning and dying. The spawns are now scattered for HNC. They're going to be spawning towards the warehouse side. It looks like 2:12 on the clock for Chaotic. Chaotic is going to be looking towards this area, and you know, the incentive league is something like you've never seen before in a Call of Duty Amateur League. Like I stated earlier, if they get a 100-point club, they get $5 for their team just because they did it. And you know, if you're on the side agency, you don't want that to happen, obviously. But you know, Chaotic right now, the most exciting part of this game is if HNC is going to get 100 points, because they're not winning this one. Rathberg is going to be on that rotation. It looks like they have the rotation. Canoe, 10 points needed. 10 points. Chaotic, you're going to lose that $5. 5 more points, HNC. Can they do it? 2 more points, and they did it. HNC gets the 101 points. Chaotic not going to get that $5 incentive, but should still end up with this one unless a miracle happens. This one's not going to be on ice. It's going to be in the game of Call of Duty. If it does happen, HNC now actually slowly getting the points. Otto's going to get one that bottom. They have the rotation to do, but look at that player in the back of that third hill. Sneaky player back there. Otto the Joke is going to be setting up for this bottom office hill, and you know, I mean, Chaotic didn't get a single point on that last time, but as you see now, Chaotic is breaking that bottom setup. Going to be very, very hard for the side of HNC to come back into this one. They're still almost over 100 points down.
Yeah, it's crazy. Honestly, HNC is just going to try to get as many points as they can. They're praying for a miracle at this point. Chaotic is almost toying with them. They could probably break in any time. Their guns are hot. They outslayed the whole time, and here we start to see the break in. Yeah, this is over. There's that. HNC can do.
There's that final break. HNC's dreams of beating Chaotic are slowly going down the toilet, and they're gone. Chaotic wins by over 100 points. You know, that 100-point club, you have to be under the 100-point margin. That's if you win by over 100 points. But, you know, still a good win out here for Chaotic. End up winning this series 3-0. And, I mean, 3-1, I'm sorry, as HNC did take that search and destroy. And that came as a bit of a surprise. And I don't think you're not too upset if you're HNC. You come out and fight against a team that a lot of people didn't think you would.
Yeah, no, what Chaotic lost one map the whole time in the last season,
Yeah,
so
one
they
map.
took a map off of him this time. So HNC did get a map off of Chaotic, and that's a lot more than a lot of people could say from coming from the last season. I mean, you're going up against the best team. They won last time, 11-0. They won here again. If you're HNC, you're gonna be happy to have taken that map in that search and destroy early on.
Chaotic, HNC, Chaotic and Co. end up winning this one. And you know, that's gonna be the end of our stream today, but we are gonna have a lot of action this weekend. AGN Charlotte. That's gonna be this weekend, of course, in the lovely town of Charlotte. I know a lot of my fellow AGN staff members are gonna be there. I hope you guys all have a great time there. Our next League Backs stream is gonna be on Monday, where we resume the Call of Duty AGN Winter Incentives League. Uh, and you know, this Incentives League, it's something like I've never seen before. One of the new things that you don't really see come out of these amateur leagues. And you know what a great job Gage and Co are doing, the owners of AGN, to try to give these amateur players a place where they feel like they're not just playing for nothing. They're playing, trying to get to that pro league, trying to do a little bit better. And so thank you all for tuning into our stream today. Chaotic with the 3-1 win. I want to say thank you to our wonderful producer at Mr. Bruins Kid on Twitter. Thanks Jay Hoon for joining me in the cast, and Call Me Amuse on Twitter. And I hope you guys all have a great rest of your night, and we'll see you guys at Charlotte or on stream.